Hi, it's Michael Hebron again. I'd like to share some ideas about focus with you. Players and coaches are continually talking about focus. Well, there's some new research and some previous research that wasn't out in the mainstream. Research at Harvard University and at the University of Toronto found that intensely focusing actually hurts creativity, performing, and learning. Decisions not to focus, or your inability to focus, actually permits the brain to function better in those creative, learning, inventing modes. The way the brain works, and you should view this little blog from this point of view. The way the brain works, it gathers information, both workable and unworkable, from every area of the brain, and it combines it. It combines it to help what you're doing at the moment. Sewing helps foul shots helps driving helps putting, etc., etc. The brain complete brain is working all the time, combining and making associations. That's why past experiences, you want to keep them in a positive vein with students. But getting back to focus. See focus as an external action, where I'm focusing on the putt, or I'm focusing on trying to make the foul shot. When you have this outside focus going on, the internal light of the brain shuts down. So every other putt you've ever made, every other foul shot you've ever made or missed isn't there to help, which is the brain's way of helping you learn, be creative. So when the subconscious is shut down by over-focusing, and we push this over-focusing, we have to rethink this approach to coaching and playing. Focusing has some baggage to it. We're so intense on the moment that our past experiences shut down. A wonderful metaphor, or actual example, in America, the 3M Corporation, Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing Company, their research department requires that all their scientists and researchers use 15% of their day to daydream. Go off, stop trying to find the problem, go out and daydream. The only requirement is very similar to how the brain works. The only requirement is that these research people have to share their daydream ideas with each other to come up with workable ideas for the now. So 3M came up with the exact way that the brain works in letting their researchers daydream. They don't want them concentrating all the time. They want them to go off and daydream and think about things. A couple other things about how the brain works. When the verb we use when we coach or to ourselves, if it's very specific, it shuts down learning. The words we use and the thoughts we have to be very general in nature. So any verb you're using when you're coaching should not be specific. It should be general in nature. And another thing, research has found that people that are in a good mood or happy or are content solve problems in a more creative, much more easily than people who are being frustrated or trying to concentrate. So happiness and being content with yourself breeds creativity. A lack of focus actually births information that can help you in the present.